Hey, this is Kevin. This video is designed to help you understand everything that you need to do to take full advantage of the features we have built into our new website. For the scope of this video, I want to focus on the elements of your event that have a direct impact on the website. So we'll proceed assuming that you have already set details like the start and end times, contact information, and room reservations. So let's start off with an event that's just about ready to submit. This is our Junior High Ministries Summer Barbecue and Homework Burn event. So the first thing we want to do is make sure that we have an event title that is engaging and descriptive. Remember, this is what the congregants are going to see when they're looking for your event. The next thing you'll want to do is set the program that this event belongs to. In this case, Junior High Ministry Activities. For most of you, there are only one or two programs that you'll use, but it is important for you to know that we have set up on your ministry's webpage programs that are associated with it. So in this case, if we go to the Junior High Ministry page, we will see a list of events and serve opportunities that are associated with this ministry. So we want to make sure on this event that we pick a program that is associated with the Junior High Ministry. Let's move on down to the description. The text you enter here is what's going to appear on the event detail page and will help the viewer know what the event is about. It needs to be descriptive and help sell the event. Below is the meeting instructions, which are optional and would be used anytime you need to give the person attending the event any special instructions. Might be materials that they need to bring, or in this case, the fact that there is going to be a cost at the door. Right below that is the visibility level. And this is used to indicate whether this event will be shown on the website or is strictly internal. Internal would be used for things like staff meetings or room holds, where website means you really want this event to be visible on the website. Below that you'll see featured priority, which by default is date driven, but has additional options which will allow you to feature this event on your ministry page or even push it to the home page. These settings are determined by the communications director. So if you would like to promote this event at your ministry level or even think it is worthy of homepage promotion, you will need to have a conversation with him or request it via a promotion request. To give you an idea of what these different featured priority options give you, let's go ahead and look at the Junior High Ministry page. In this case, you'll see all the upcoming events listed in date order. Now in this case, we only have 2 events, so you're still seeing it in the list of upcoming events. But this is entirely date driven. And so if other events were scheduled prior to this one, you would see this get pushed down the list and eventually off the list. And so if this event was a big enough deal that you wanted to make sure you promoted it regardless of how many events were before it, you would want to change the featured priority. So let's go back to that event and change it to top of ministry and save the record. Now when we go to the Junior High page and refresh it, we will see that the Summer Barbecue and Homework Burn event is featured regardless of its place in the upcoming events. So this illustrates how the featured priority level controls the event's appearance on the web. Now if we go back to the event and change its featured priority level back to date driven and save the event, we'll be able to see what the event looks like now on the website. Now remember, you will have to submit this event because there is an approval process where the communications director must approve the event before it becomes live. But I can use the event ID at this point to go and view the detail page and see what this event will look like online. Here you will see that the title that we provided in the event is displayed here, as well as the description for the event and the meeting information that we provided, along with the date and time for the event. But we can see here that the cost is listed as free. We can change that by going back to the event, editing it, and picking a product. From here, you can see that if you pick the Junior High Ministry event product for $5 and save the record, and now go back to the detail page and refresh, the cost for the event now reflects the actual cost. Now, we don't really want a registration for this event since we're taking money at the door. But for illustration purposes, let's change that. Go back to the event, edit it, and let's pick a registration form. We'll pick Event Registration Basic, and we'll need to pick a registration window. So I'm going to start from today, and I'm going to have the registration end June 8th. Now, when I go back to the event, if I refresh the page, I now have a register button. And when I click into it, it gives me the ability to take a simple registration. There are other registration options that you might want to use. This is a simple registration, but we have 4 basic ones, which are event registration with and without childcare, and couples registration with and without childcare, which lets 2 people sign up for the event at the same time. We also have the ability to create custom forms that can ask specific questions. If you have an event that needs information outside of the basic name and contact information, contact the IT team and we can help you out. You may have also noticed the field called Add to Group. Many times you'll find yourself managing people attending an event with a group. This feature allows you to add them to that group when they register. So if you have a group that corresponds to the event that they are attending and you specify it here, anyone signing up for this event will also be added to this group. So I'm going to go ahead and clear this registration form and the registration date since we don't really want that for this event. Go back to the event detail page, refresh, and the register button is gone. Another feature you may want to take advantage of is including a map to the location of your event. To show this, all you'll need to do is go to the event record, edit it, and pick the location. In this case, the event is taking place in the junior high building. Hit save, and we'll go look at the detail page. When we refresh, we will see that the location is properly plotted. For those of you with events on campus, remember that we have locations defined for the main entrances of the building. That'll help people find the general part of the campus to show up at. For those of you with a youth event off campus, you'll need a parental permission slip. We've included a tool on the website that'll make it easy for you to provide one for parents to print out and return to you. All you'll need to do is edit a couple of values on your event. Hit edit, and then go down to the section that includes the permission form fields. Pick a permission form. The generic one will work in most cases. The type of transportation that will be occurring, and then the location that the event will be at. So let's say this event had an element that was going to be at the reef and we needed a parental permission for that. We hit save. Now go to the event and you will see that we have a permission form button. When the parent clicks on the permission form button, they will see a permission form filled out with the title of the event, the location, the date, all the necessary pieces of information that they can then print.